Sonder is the latest album from Tesseract. Tesseract. In geometry, the tesseract is a four-dimensional analogue of the cube. The tesseract is to the cube, as the cube is to the square. They're one of them prog metal bands, so I'm going to do this review, all intelligent and shit. Tesseract is a British progressive metal band formed in 2003, hailing from Milton Keynes, not so far from where I live actually. Interesting fact, this is the band's first new material since Polaris in 2015. There have been a few EPs since then, but they were mainly reworkings of some of the songs on Polaris. Polaris, Polaru, why'd you lie to me? The band record and produce the album themselves. Interesting. And by all accounts, Sonder, the title, comes from, I'm gonna have to read this one, John Koenig's Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows. What's that about? It's all about being empathetic and shit. Not everything's about you. What sort of self-centered arsehole would just bring attention to themselves constantly? Pathetic. The lineup for the band is Daniel Tompkins on vocals. I see. Alec Ackle-Caney on lead guitar. He also produced the album. James Monteith on rhythm guitar, Amos Williams on bass and backing vocals. I think he had something to do with the production as well, mixing maybe, I don't know, or artwork, field recordings perhaps. And Jay Postones on drummy drums, on the hitty pad boxes. Just a better definition of Sonder here. The realisation that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own. Nobody's thoughts are as complex as mine. Now, very quickly before I get into the songs, just worth pointing out that the edition that I have is a 2 CD version. I have seen the 1 CD version somewhere, but I actually ordered this without even realising it, to be honest with you. And the second disc is essentially the Sonder album 3D remix of the album, so by a 3D binaural mix, I believe it's called, and this is designed specifically for headphones. Track number 1 is Luminary, with huge riffs right from the off, equal parts prog, gent and pop, with a glorious chorus. Are you alone, locked inside that prison in your head? You walk through the crowd, lost in the sound, invisible to every passing eye. Great start to an album. King is up next, and this one really showcases Daniel Tompkins' great vocal range. He can go from angelic singing to really expressive guttural roars on the turn of a vocal cord. Some truly gargantuan riffs and sub-drops. There's a real nice respite in the song later on. It goes into this real tranquil piece while repeating, "They're taking away the freedom to be just you," before going into one of the heavier sections on the album. Ambient keyboard sections see this song out. Really strong song again. Up next is Orbital. This is a 2-minute ambient piece that builds and builds but never truly releases until we get to the next track, Juno. The bass and sub-bass really hits you hard on this one. A funkier prog riff follows along with some really nice slap bass. Slappy bass. There's no dignity as you fraternise with your delusions. And then later, won't you reveal yourself to me as I rise above the deep? Words. Beneath My Skin is up next. Elements of Radiohead in this one, I felt. It's my bloody video, I think what I want. Take another piece of me, and it just might be enough to drag me under. There were some great instrumental parts in this, and I think it's worth pointing out just how strong the production is on this album. Everything really sits in its place. Everything's very clear and clear. Great job, guys, you should be really proud. Sounds great. Up next is Mirror Image. Starts out with some atmospheric ambient instrumentation. The dust begins to fall. I see an image of it all. It keeps me awake. Up next is Smile. This was released last year. I think there was a bit of a uproar about the sound of it. The production sounded washed out and muddy. The band quickly went online to defend it, saying that this was not the finished version. of the song that you get here, because this one sounds great. This one sounds really good. I found this song very enjoyable to listen to, the exact opposite of unenjoyable. The main riff in this song kind of had a Korn type vibe to it, I thought. Think for yourself and be the renegade. Well, that might be easy for you to say, but I for one have certain monetary obligations and family and friend commitments, etc. Oh, if only we could all be a renegade. Once again, Daniel Tompkins showing us just what a versatile singer he is. Really enjoyed this song. The final track on the album is The Arrow. Only 8 songs on this one. It's only about 30 odd minutes. 36 minutes, I think. Well, I know because I just looked at my phone. This one segues from Smile seamlessly. Damn, that was a lot of S's. Segues seamlessly from Smile. Huge riffs, climactic chorus before fading out into some ambient keyboards. You wasted so much damn time. You wasted all your damn life. It's only 36 minutes long, this album, but it really works well, I thought. Quite often this sort of music has the ability to become quite boring quite quickly. It can all meld into one another with a lot of this more progressive gent type sort of music. How old did I sound then? But this album actually really works well. There's a lot of peaks and troughs in this album. You've got huge riffs, great choruses. Daniel Tompkins again, great vocalist, capable of doing everything really. Wonderful vocalist. Huge sounding bass, and the drums really snap. Pretty damn sure that a lot of you are really going to enjoy this one, so don't be a twat, check it out. So what have I got coming up next? Well, I don't know which way round I'm going to release them, but I still have the new Melvins album and the new Sleep album to get reviewed, so they will both be coming out this week. When that'll be though, I don't know. So quite a busy week. There'll be 4 episodes this week. Oh, that's good. I'm sure they were all missing the sight of your face. Yeah, so still 2 more episodes to follow this week. Not sure what I'm going to be doing on Saturday. Actually, what have I got next? Let's check it out. Ah yes, there's a new Skindred album coming out next week, which might be worth checking out. They're one of those bands I kind of everything I've heard of them I really like. Benji, I love the frontman. Great frontman. So yes, I might check out some Skindred as well next week. That'll be quite a nice little one. That'll be lovely, won't it? Oh, and I should do some more non-metal stuff as well. Really, broaden my scope, sort my shit out. So that be that. This be this. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and oh.